here just making a person.
Hello.
Hello. We're alive. Or
Yes.
something.
Well, 4 of us are alive.
Yes.
3.5.
2 of them are alive. I'm just a vibe.
Dog.
I'm soup, so am I technically alive?
I don't
No.
think you can be soup if you're alive.
But hello, we're back. It's Sunday. Don't worry about it.
My toe
Basically.
hurts.
Yeah, Dawn died, and now her toe is a zombie.
And
Yeah,
we
Dawn stubbed her toe.
discussed if soup could be made into a golem.
Yeah. You know, intellectual stuff like that.
Yeah. But we're here. Last time, you all killed some dude. Killed some dudes, got some rocks. Rock was absorbed. New things may have appeared with the rock being absorbed. You made your way back to Elmwood. Not Elmwood. Smith. And everyone was back from their little retreat. Yeah, that's the word. And everything seems to be back to normal. And you decided to have a few days of downtime where you could shop or make some money, whatever you so chose to do. So we'll start with that. Who wants to go first? Figure.
Someone who's not dead.
Alright.
Tristan.
Dang.
Me?
Alright. Tristan will go first.
Oh,
Yours
are we
was
just
the
telling?
best anyway.
Yep. This is what you did in downtime.
In character or not in character? Do we care?
Whichever.
What was that, Sky?
Whichever.
I'll do it out of character. So I did, or at least Tooncar, worked, chopped some stuff, chopped some trees down for I think you guys said 2 days.
Yes.
Made some money, and then spent it all at the shop.
Yep.
And that's it.
Got some stuff.
I got a thing.
A thing. Yes, a thing.
Yep.
Fuse. What'd you do?
I did some shopping myself, as well as started drawing up some blueprints. Mainly for cart modification, as well as for a little side project.
Nice. Marina.
That was like 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember.
You to put it into words, you bought 6 paragraphs worth of gold. Or used 6 paragraphs worth of gold.
Or use gold to buy 6 paragraphs.
Yeah. Marina did some stuff. And bought some stuff. That's the easiest way to put it.
Peddled some crack, killed some dudes.
Yeah.
The usual.
Teo.
Hello. So Teo in the downtime would have walked around to find someone to mend the tatterns in his poncho, and also refurbish some more of his arm and leg wrappings, if not get new ones. Then the major thing would be he would also go to a cellar to pick up some potions.
Okay.
Which he picks up 3 vials of potion.
3 little red vials of varying degrees.
Yeah.
And with that, we will come back with everyone regrouping in front of the or I guess inside the guild hall. It's a quiet day, but you are all finished with whatever you so did, so ever wished to do.
I like it, potato.
Well then, I'm still relatively new here. I don't know what you all have going on, so where are we going?
You say whatever we have going on, like we actually have thoughts.
Well, I mean, there are the marks on your hands, as well as all those fallen meteorite sites.
Again, requires thought and effort.
Flotz is the next stop.
Flotz?
Flotz.
Gotta make sure I have my gold pouch somewhere secure.
Don't you have some kind of connection to their Scorpy?
Is there a reason why you don't use proper names, small child?
It's too much work sometimes.
It's really not.
I lived there for some time.
Ah.
So is
Not
this
very
like
happy memories.
Got it.
Nonetheless, let us collect Doomcar and we should get going.
Alright.
Anyone know where Junekar is?
Probably Woodcutters Guild.
You're
I can
right.
see that. Oh wait, I look up. What time is it, Sky?
It's noon.
I say no.
Right.
He's in the tavern getting breakfast.
As I just kind of emerge from my bedroom. Oh, it is great day to be Minotaur.
Not every
Ah.
day.
Yes, yes. Every day is great day to be Minotaur. You should try.
I can't.
Oh, what? Why not? Everybody can be Minotaur.
Yes, but I don't think everybody can have a wanted bounty.
That
no,
is
not
true.
true. Not true.
Oh.
It's pretty easy for me to get a wanted bounty if I want.
Yes, exactly. It's like lots of people can get lots of bounties for whatever reason. Yeah, somebody probably just not like me.
I'm just gonna put my hands together, put them underneath my chin, and then just look at Marina and go, "Are you admitting to some crime, small one?"
I admit to nothing.
Barkeep, I would like to put bounty on this man. 20 gold.
You McFucking what?
You'd have to take that up with the city guard, hun.
See, I can go get bounty on you easy, just like that.
You have no real reason to, nor have I actually done anything to warrant a bounty.
Anybody can put bounty on anybody. Does not mean that you have done anything wrong. My case being the perfect example. Ha ha ha.
I think your case is just parental issues.
I concur.
I would happen to agree. I would do agree. Did I do anything wrong? No.
I mean,
As your
technically,
father,
yes.
Yes.
Semantics aside,
Hey, at least you have parents.
that is depressing and hilarious. I shall call it
Wow.
deprarious.
I apologize. I had my towns mixed up.
I figured you did.
Yeah. So Flotz is actually a lot better.
Don't mind this. It's just things happening. Holy fuck!
Holy
Oh.
fuck!
Why couldn't I roll like that?
I'm stealing that one. Hello.
Because you're not an NPC, that's why you can't roll like that.
Damn it.
I swear to God, if those were my stats for my dad.
My dad.
Dad? Is that you? I'm
No,
just
if
kidding.
we certainly need answers, and that is where Heffel will be. I have friends.
Ah.
I have friends down there.
Oh, we are going to go see Bunnyman again.
Another thing that happened last session is the guildmaster received a note that was in Heffel's handwriting and his tone of writing, but it was signed by Denton Bensby. Just remember that happened.
Denton.
Denton. Somebody write it down.
Denton the duh.
Excuse me?
Sure.
Ah,
Is that T-E-N or T-O-N?
Denton.
Hey, on the money today. But I am ready. I will. When everyone else is ready to go, I will meet them at the cart. And I wander off.
I wander off as well, because it's just like, I don't have anything else to really do. Actually, how much was that ear cuff for?
50 gold.
Oh yeah, no, I can't afford that.
do you need money?
No,
Do you need money?
no. No, small criminal child.
I don't believe you.
I'm about half a second away from slapping you with my coin purse.
I don't believe you.
From the sounds of things, it probably won't hurt that much.
True.
Can I make good on my word and proceed to slap her with my pouch of 20 gold?
Sure, roll a d4. Actually, roll a d20 first.
Any modifiers?
No.
Got it. Mm.
You swing, and she kind of dodges out of the way.
I have to do better than that to hit me.
All right, time to
Dodge.
go to Scott.
Oh, that's a crit.
As he casts the firebolt, it comes out of his hand and fizzles in place. No magic unless it's in the pit, young man.
Sorry, barkeep. Seriously though, can someone please find this lost child's parents?
Oh, they're dead. Well, one is. I don't know where the heck the other one is.
And it
I'm
would
just
be
sleeping
best
around.
not to threaten Water Child.
Why?
As it would be best not to threaten her in our party because we have recently lost friend and we do not want to lose another friend.
And all I can say is, don't make an
I'm
enemy out of me.
unkillable.
I do not think you realize your position.
And I don't
In
think you
this
realize
party.
yours. And I'm
Boys,
just going to
don't fight
leave.
over me.
If you'd like, you can come into the ring, big man.
Oh, is this happening? Tristan, I need to know now. Are you
we
actually
can
saying that as he's walking away?
Yeah, I am.
Stop in place. Full 180. Bring it.
Sorry to derail you from this guy. We gotta make a lesson.
Hey, y'all just worry about combat yourselves. Gives me more time to make this character sheet.
Can we have an initiative tracker, please? Hey, buddy, back up, man. There are rules in the ring.
I do not know any rules. Click my character, do initiative. All right. Are there any rules for this engagement, Mr. DM? Or are there any rules for this barkeep?
Nope. The magic should be in place, so you can just go wild and as soon as you step out of the ring, you'll be good as new.
Alrighty.
Hang on, I need to recharge my shields.
Well, I guess I'll start by casting a clone, I guess, of myself, or not casting, but like doing my whole echo thing. If I could get that from DM, yes, please. You shall do that as bonus action. And then I will attack.
Hit.
Okay. And then I shall use second to do second attack. And then yep, so I will do a attack 1 from the echo with sorry, this is
Hit.
second attack from my 1 action technically, and I'm going to re-roll that because it's a 1. Okay. And then I will action search and attack from my echo's position.
Hit.
And then I will also have my what's it called? The Unleash Incarnation, which is whenever I attack, not as a bonus action. So for a 1 more attack. That one probably does not hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. So that is everything for me this turn.
I need to take a look at something.
So that's
Got it.
29, 35. No, 35, 38. So that's 38 damage. Should be off of you.
You sure about that?
Yep. 16 plus 13 plus 8.
What about the 6?
That I re-rolled that. That was a 1. That was a re-roll.
21, 37. So 37.
Oh, okay, 37.
Yeah.
37, my bad. My B.
She's like, I know I didn't do my math wrong.
So 37 damage there. No. Hit me with your best shot.
There's no feasible way I can, do this because we didn't set up any. We start this far away from each other.
Doesn't matter. I can move 60 feet.
Base?
30,
with this
30
echo,
base
yeah.
with my echo. I can move 60 feet with a bonus action.
Doomcar is strong.
Doomcar is muy strong.
Yeah, 3 attacks. Okay.
Big muscle man. Ha ha ha. All I can think of is the heavy from freaking Team Fortress 2.
Mm. Rereading something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, a little bit of truth here. I only have a 14 AC. And I am not looking too hot.
Meanwhile, I have a 16 AC and am looking pretty healthy. Obviously, because since you haven't taken your turn yet, so you wouldn't have gotten anything done.
Yeah, and unlike Ramog, I cannot unleash an ass whooping.
At least not from close range.
Well, I can and I can't.
Because you can't move away, because I got attack of opportunity, and you can't take the disengage action because of Sentinel.
Sentinel only activates if you move out of attack of opportunity range.
No, when every attack of opportunity is hit, if they hit, your movement is moved to 0.
So I could still stay within the range. It's just if I move out of it, that could
That's
proc
why
the Sentinel.
Correct, but the thing is that no matter where you move right here, I can either hit you with an attack of opportunity through my echo or through my guy.
The only places you can move to right now are
up or down.
here and
Yep.
here.
One up and one down.
Correct.
Ugh.
Without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, unless I disengage.
No, you can't because Sentinel I can still take an attack of opportunity even with disengage.
Mm.
Which is now that after I've read the skill, it's fucking nuts.
All right, I know what I can do. It's
Why do you
not.
think I call it a sin?
I'm gonna make an Eldritch Cannon, and I'm gonna create it into my hand, slot it into my arm, take a step back, dodge. That is a 15-foot cone, good sir.
Okay, so DC 14 first, right?
Mm-hmm. Deck save.
Deck save.
That
Do
is a
not pass
fail.
it. Mm-hmm. So that's 12 fire damage?
Yep. And that is it for my turn.
Okay. 15 points of damage. 35. All right.
Is that one target or both?
The cone, a 15-foot cone wouldn't hit both, would it? No, because it would go. Because if it's a cone, then it would. Oh no, yeah, it would. It would totally
Yeah.
would. What am I saying? So yeah, I mean technically it can be both. So.
Yep. And that's what I was aiming for.
All right. My turn again. I'll do bonus action. Bring him out.
Great as much.
Sadly, I can't use another action surge, but I can do an attack. I can do an attack through it for.
Yeah, and
for 3
unless
attacks.
you really suck.
So first attack.
Miss.
That really sucked. Second attack.
Hit. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Ah, ha ha! I am victorious. Good fight, good sir. Let's get you back up on your feet. As I kind of try and help him up and everything.
I refuse his help. I stand up and I walk out on my own.
All right. As soon as you exit the arena, you see there's a green shimmer over your appearance before you're returned to full health. Both of you. Full health, full, essentially a full restore.
Ugh. Well, that really helps get the bones moving.
Yes, it was quite a good warm up. Ah, let us go on our journey.
Seriously, though, we need to discipline the small child someday. Because one day,
Excuse me?
that tongue of hers is gonna get her killed.
You know what? A certain turtle also says the same thing as I give Marina a look.
Well, that turtle was a smart guy.
That turtle is dead and I'm not.
Well, let us go to cart to go meet Tailman, and we shall go.
Just his tail twitches like something's just disturbed the force.
Like a sneeze in anime.
Something doesn't feel right.
Except for in my case, it's just my tail twitches. Somebody's talking shit.
And also, Dawn, out of character, the only reason why Marina hasn't died was because Ramag went out front and took the hits. He fucking died protecting your ass, and this is how you thank him?
He died.
And I know someone who's not getting any healing. I can make that threat too. Anyway,
All
let us
right.
be off. For Flotz?
Joseph, let us. You beautiful creature. Let us go on another fantastic journey. As I hop up on and take the reins.
Okay. Is everyone hopping aboard the horse train?
I'm gonna go back to where the cargo would be. I'm gonna lie down.
Okay.
I'm already there, just curled up.
Well, actually, not necessarily lie down. I'm gonna continue working on the little sketches I have.
Okay.
Just mumbling to myself, just like, okay, let's do this. But if I do it like that, it's just like, no.
So you're gonna begin heading south.
Mm-hmm.
You pull up the world map.
On the road again.
On the road again. I believe Lost Met to the border town was about a day and a half for a day with this cart. So you very quickly make it there. Later in the night. The cart price was 1 silver, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I believe so.
So 1 silver for 24-hour entry.
I'm just
How
gonna
much?
pay.
How much was it for the tax? I mean, for the whole like merchant pass again.
10 gold. I don't know. I don't remember. Say 10 gold for a permanent pass.
Well, we've come back and forth so many times. I think that we would benefit from that. I do not mind breaking out the bank and getting unlimited pass.
It's your money, your call.
How would you like that, Joestar? Would you, Mr. Joestar, would you like to come back and forth, back and forth,
How
back and
much
forth?
is it?
It is only 10 gold, according to nice man at gate.
I do
I'll
recommend
put down
that we
5.
eventually actually sell some goods at some point. Make use of the proper merchant part of said pass.
Yes, I do agree. What did you say, Tillman? Did you?
We'll put down 5 to assist.
Ah, yes, okay. Then I will also put 5 down for the permanent pass as well. So
Okay.
Good investment.
You can add one permanent Valhusian mountain range transport pass to your inventory.
Now, Sky, quick question about the pass.
Sure.
What does it look like?
It's like the golden ticket that's inside the Willy Wonka chocolate bars.
Dang, I was hoping it was just gonna be like a piece of wood saying this is the pass with a little metal ring, so we can kind of just like hang it up on a hook inside the actual cart.
Nah.
Damn.
I'll just stick it into my bag for the time being until we know what's going until we know what we're doing with it. Because I've been mostly driving this cart, I believe.
I think
For the
you
majority of
and
the
Danny
time.
have been taking turns,
Gotcha. Okay.
and I'm just gonna be back here continuing my work.
All right. Let us go onwards. Now we can. Yeah. So now Sky can just stop. Now Sky can stop saying, "Hey, we gotta pay."
Yeah, pay up. Give me more money.
Hey, that's a nice looking wallet you got.
Is it? Yours looks kind of empty. Marina's gonna get shot.
Multiple times, most likely, and from the back.
Things are about to happen. Don't worry about it.
As soon as I hear her say that, this is a cantrip, by the way. What is Marina's armor made of?
Let me see. Leather.
Studded leather or just regular leather?
Just regular plain old leather.
What the fuck, Sky?
Oh, what
right.
was that?
Hey, so that hits. We shock
How did
in the
you
water.
How'd you fucking critter twice?
His has a vendetta.
Oh my god.
The vengeance of Vermont is being channeled through Fuse.
God, yeah. God.
I love the shocking grasp cantrip, though.
Oh my. Do I need to stop this cart? I will stop this cart.
No, keep going.
Is everybody okay?
Just applying a bit of discipline.
Bully.
Marina, you sit up here. As I kind of grab her by the scruff and
It's like
pull her up.
separating the siblings.
Yeah, pull her by the scruff, put her on, but I'm gonna put her onto Jonathan Joestar's back.
It's just like I
So that
didn't
she's
even
riding the
look
horse
away
now.
from the paper. I kind of just reached behind me and did that.
All right, you are on timeout. On Jonathan will
He needs to be in timeout too. He started it.
I'm just still working.
Iron Hand Man. Don't do that again. That is very bad. Do not hurt friend. Friend is friend.
Teo's also back here with me, right?
I'm sitting in a corner, my hammer down to the ground, hands just holding onto it, just in one corner, just meditating.
I'm gonna sort of tap him on the shoulder. What? This is over the course of our whole travel. As a note, I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder, kind of show blueprints. So it's just like, so what kind of properties does the meteorite have, so to say? I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it into some of this stuff, and I could really use the opinion of someone who has more experience with it.
It is different to say. Other than the fact that is such a strange material. In a way, it almost bends physics. Well, we're in Flotz. I have some friends who are more attuned to this type of motion. They would be a better answer than me.
Okay. Also, quick question. What way are we going to get to Flotz?
I
That's up
take
to
it we're
y'all.
just going straight to Flotz. Was what I thought we were gonna do. So like,
So we're gonna go off-roading with this thing.
There's a path that leads down.
Ah, got it.
So it's probably like 2 days, right?
no, it's
What?
2 days from Wellsnit to here.
Well, it's a day from Wellsmith to the city here.
Right.
Then
Oh.
it's on your
Right.
cart. I believe it was 3 or 4-ish days to
4 days
Fragrance
to
Bay.
Fragrance Bay. Yeah, so it's gonna be a full-on week.
Yeah, it's
most
gonna
likely.
be. Yeah, it's gonna be about a week.
So we're just gonna go skibbidi-bop ba-dup.
No, the trail there's a rougher trail that goes directly to like that, but from around here there's just a straight trail south.
Got it.
Yes. Yes, we want to take the path most traveled.
I'm just gonna set up all the fucking routes so we don't have to do this later.
These are main roads, correct?
Yes.
Coolio.
Skibbidi-bop ba-dup.
Right. I mean, there wasn't really anything else that I wanted. I was just gonna drive in the cart half the time, and
Okay.
Tail can drive the cart the other half of
Well-
the time. I don't know.
You will have 7 days to chat amongst yourselves and think up or draw or do whatever the hell you want. If there's anything specific you want to do or any interactions you wish to have, do them now or forever hold your peace.
Sky, the first night when we take rest, I would like to do something.
Okay.
Am I just good to go, or?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
During my watch, I would wander into the woods or into a non-secluded area.
Okay.
And I use it.
Okay, let me pull it up because it's been a week, so I need to remember exactly what it does.
Mainly safe distance. I want to figure out how to actually
Control it.
Control it.
use this new ability.
Okay. So as you kind of focus in on your the brand on your palm, this small, it almost seems like an orb, like the orb that had sort of attuned to you before, but it's a lot darker, and as you're staring into it, it almost looks like you're staring into the sky itself, like the night sky itself, but it begins to feel like it's slowly taking your hand, and it needs to be released.
And I'll try to throw the power, or
Rah rah, fight the power.
just like try to push my hand out, trying to release.
It flows along. It throws similar to like a baseball would, and as it lands, you almost see it sort of sit there before it starts to swell and swell, and the trees and the bushes and small wildlife around it just start to be sucked into it before it almost collapses on itself and goes away.
Suck.
And then as soon as it collapses, you see any leftover branches that were in the area just fly away.
assume a hand hurts after casting that.
It singes. It doesn't feel like it did the actual object itself did damage to you, but it seems like casting it is not easy on your body.
Okay. Every night, once on my watch,
Just try
I
and
would-
get it tuned and more used to it.
yeah, I would go and I would
Okay.
cast it just to get it more use, how to feel it out, how to know if there's any tricks, if charging it longer causes more damage, or if charging it not long enough.
Okay.
And then I'll attune with my item as well.
Oh yeah, if you have anything to attune to, now's the time. I
Yeah.
don't know who has Ramog's glasses, but those do require attunement. So if you wanted to put them on, now's the time.
It would
I
be
think that
me,
was Teo, yeah.
Yeah.
which I don't want to.
Okay.
And then mine, I technically it's since I don't have a shirt, everybody would be able to see it. So, what does it even look like? It's a necklace, but
I have it written down. Hold on. Let me look through my
what does it look
billion
like?
note. If I remember correctly, which is just me pulling up my notes. Okay. It's a small. Well, it's sized to your neck because it's a magical item. But it's almost like a gold chain necklace, just small little hoops that are connected together.
Toon car
And
got
then-
the bling.
And then at the
Got
bottom,
that gold drip.
at the bottom lies a bronze snake head that in its mouth has a small, like almost glowing green gem.
That is some Slytherin Tom Riddle fuckery right there, my friend.
Who is Tom Riddle?
I just realized
Does-
something.
Is he pretty good?
That was out of character.
Oh,
But it's sometimes hard to tell because I'm using my normal voice.
gotcha. Out of character then. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That is some Tom Riddle type shit, isn't it?
hmm
Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to do, attune to, whatever, while you're...
I mean, I assume I'm attuning to my
Yes, your
thingy.
5-paragraph description.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
keep working on my sketches.
I forgot that I needed to make you an item thing for that. Let me do that really quick.
Yeah.
But, actually, let me just do that really quick, because it won't take long. It's just copy and paste.
Mhm. In the meantime, let us get to know the Iron Hand Man. So where are you from, Iron Hand Man?
Kind of just of ignoring you, apparently.
Oh no, he is doodling. He is doodling good thing. Oh, that looked like cart.
He's gonna steal your cart.
Oh, he would not dare. Cart is cart, and trot, and cart is doon cart.
Okay, Dawn,
Yeah.
its description is in your treasure page.
Alrighty.
No.
There's this little part of me that feels like I need to apologize for being such a, like, problem today, but I also really like causing problems.
It's in character.
It is very in character. There's a reason she hangs out with rats.
So you're calling Toonkar a rat now.
No, I'm calling her a rat.
Okay, now that everything has been sorted, are we ready to proceed to Flotz?
hmm
Sure.
Okay.
Assumedly.
As you're probably about a day out, the terrain around you goes from that almost plains dry lands to more deserty. There's a lot more sand on the ground. It's a bit harder to travel, but it's not rough terrain or anything.
We
It's
don't
just,
have the all-terrain tires.
yeah, if you are not careful, your tires could get caught. But
Oh,
with
no.
having 2 craftsmen on board, you should be fine.
Oh no!
Uh,
Do not sprain ankle, Mr.
It is-
Joestar.
it is a little warmer down here, as the sun reflecting off the sand does increase the heat by a decent bit. So, Tunkar, you're pretty much fine because you're practically naked.
I mean, I am
Teo,
all fur though, so
Yeah.
Teo, you are quite accustomed to this weather, so it's fine to you. But the other two, you're a little warm.
I also have heat resistance.
Yeah, you're accustomed. You're
oh
you're
no,
good.
water child, do not evaporate, please.
I almost want to
It's
say
freaking
I
hot
feel
and
I
dry
would be a
here.
bit more accustomed to it because I spend quite a bit of time in the forge, and that
You're-
place can get pretty warm.
It's not sweltering heat, but it is you notice the change in temperature. The other two, not so much.
Mm.
But eventually, on the horizon, you do start seeing a few scattered huts and buildings that I guess just Teo would know as Flotz. That's loud.
Ugh,
Welcome to Flotz.
it is a lot smaller than I expected.
This is like the center of town, essentially. Don't worry about it.
Feeling the
So, where do we
temperature
go?
difference, I'm finally gonna look up from my papers,
Oh.
just like, are we there?
Uh, no
Uh,
one saw that.
it's still up. It's still there on me, on my screen. It's still there.
What?
He shouldn't be here. He's
There's-
dead.
What? Yeah.
I don't see him.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell when I made this map.
Yeah. He's here from beyond the grave.
You
You're
just hear
right.
that echoing in your minds.
Where is he? I'm gonna kill him again.
Well, you don't even have respect for the dead.
No! No, I don't!
All right. So who are all these bozos that are just?
One of these days
you
you are gonna
notice-
die.
There's quite a few what seems like homeless or poor people who are just kind of sitting out in the sun, trying to gather some rough or loose change.
They're beggars.
Yeah.
All right, we are here. So,
Sky?
Yeah.
what are we doing?
I would direct us to a tavern if there is one.
There is. You come in. It's quiet inside. It seems like a lot of this town here is more in poverty. So things like taverns and other things
As
they aren't
Plentiful.
as populated and plentiful as they would be further north. But you do find a tavern. You see a young dragonborn lady who is currently standing behind the bar.
Is it somebody I recognize?
No.
Hello. How
Hi.
are you? Good.
Hi
How
there.
are you?
I'm okay.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Little Bunny Man?
I see a lot of them. They yeah.
Yes. Ah, she has seen our Bunny Man. Where did he go?
I'm just gonna. Uh, what was his name? Heffel. Um, we're we're looking for a Harangon named Heffel for these guys.
Or Denton.
Last name Bensby.
She kind of thinks to herself, before she kind of turns around and opens up this small little window into the kitchen, and she calls out into the back, y'all, you guys know a Heffel or a Denton Bensby? And you hear a bit of chattering from the back before one yells out, I think he might have came by a day ago? You heard him.
Well,
Which one?
Which one? Den. Den.
Ah, brother bunny man. Hmm.
Or potential name changer.
maybe he's hiding under a pseudonym.
Maybe he is
Did he
Phantom.
happen to say where he was going? I will clarify, he is in no trouble. He is just a friend who got separated.
Hold on, I'll go get him out here so you can talk to him directly. And she goes into the back, and a few seconds before a dragonborn man, same scale color, a bit older, seeming to be possibly her father, comes out. What were you interested in, though?
And I missed the skill color that they were.
They're black.
They're black. Gotcha.
I wish to clarify, he's in no trouble. He is just a friend who was separated from our pack. If we know which way he was possibly going, it would very much be helpful.
I mean, he was here chatting up with a few people who were here yesterday. It didn't seem like he was in a rush to leave or anything. He may still be in town somewhere.
Do we know who he was speaking with?
He was speaking to one of them older gents, well, somewhat older, who's been around town for a while. He likes to go around in those nice shirts. He must make himself, because no shot he got him here.
The gentleman he was with?
Yes.
Was he... I always butcher the name of my own race.
Iroquois.
Iroquois?
Yeah, I believe so.
Large sword?
No, he didn't have a weapon on him.
Aiden. Alrighty. Why, thank you for your information, kind sir.
Of course. It's not very often that people come in. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Hmm?
You became Irish for a second.
Now that's a wee bit offensive.
Last question, miss. Are there any rooms available if needed?
The daughter is no longer there. It's just the older gentleman. We do have...
I thought she was still here, I'm sorry.
We're a bit smaller, so we only have one room, but we could give it to you if you wish. It would
Just asking in case.
Okay.
You gonna be getting into fisticuffs over this room?
I thank you again, and if anything, we might be back for dinner. And I just bow.
That'd be quite wonderful.
So,
He just
Miss
heads off back
Borky.
into the back.
Miss. Okay.
The girl's still in the back.
Oh.
She didn't come back out. It was just her father came out and he'd now left.
But I wanted service. Oh well.
I
We
feel
can
you
come
could-
back at dinner.
You could also still talk to him. This is still an establishment.
Ah, no, I can come back during dinner.
This is one of the only taverns in town, so once we do feel peckish, we should return for food. They don't make anything as fancy as as the Bay, but it's still quite good.
In a hushed voice, I'm gonna come up to Teo and ask, is the discussion of meteorite kind of a bad idea to do here?
Yeah, I just give a slight nod.
Gotcha.
Sky.
Mhm.
The new question is: do I remember where my friends live?
Roll a history check. Or intelligence, whichever you would prefer. You think back and you do vaguely remember that near the outskirts of town there was a house that had a basement that was home to your
To a
group.
lot of us, yeah.
Um, but the exact location is kind of lost on you.
It's been a little while, so I do apologize, everyone.
No biggie.
But I do. You said it was on the outskirts of town,
Yeah.
but I'm certain there isn't that many places out on the outskirts. We can go take a look.
What else is in town? Out of curiosity. As I
Well,
direct that at Teo.
There is not much here. It's essentially a small village. It's less of a town. You have your small mart that gets restocked maybe once a week. This tavern and a small central park. There's not much going on
This
here.
is your stereotypical small city town you'd see in like TV shows.
Yeah, there is not a lot going on here.
There is
Tristan?
jack shit.
At least on the
Tristan,
surface.
this is like. Fuck, I forgot that town.
Does it have Chinese? Does it have a Chinese place?
No, they got Subway
God damn it!
and Panda
They're
Express.
fucking everywhere.
Like the
Oh, God.
only. This is like one of the only places that would have like just a subway and a gas station. That's it.
Oh, it's fucking Deerfield.
Exactly. I was trying to think of a town, but Deerfield works perfectly fine.
They got Texaco.
They probably got like 3 churches, 4 bars, and a subway. That's literally all that's in Deerfield.
Don't forget the red lobster. You can't forget the red lobster.
The
You mean
one
Red Lob-
town I
what?
lived in up in Maine, like, basically they had like Tim Hortons, they had McDonald's.
Tim Hortons
They
is
had
fucking
what-
amazing.
For whatever reason, they had 3 locally owned Chinese restaurants.
What the fuck? There was a Tim Hortons nearby, and you and Crit didn't take me?
No, that was
Maine.
well, there is one in Mansfield, but no, this was when I was up in Maine.
What the fuck? Okay.
Tim Hortons is amazing, by the way.
Amazing.
I thought they
There's
were
one
only
in the
Canada.
Dells. No, there's one in the Dells.
Okay. But I would. I
We,
think that
we
was
can
what-
do we can do a day trip and go there someday.
Crit apparently doesn't even know what a Tim Hortons is.
What?
Dang.
What the fuck?
It's a
I
coffee
mean-
shop and bakery.
I wouldn't say that it's the best
Oh yeah,
food.
the one that we
But-
had up in Maine, it was not just Tim Hortons, it was Tim Hortons and it was like it was a Tim Hortons combined with Cold Stone Creamery.
Yummy, yummy. I
But
love me
assume,
my Cold
like,
Stone.
It was literally, this town was like a wide spot in the road.
Listen, a combination restaurants can't get worse than KFC and lunch on
Taco
silvers. No, lunch
No,
on
KFC.
silvers.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. They had a deep stone crypt there?
Bro, 8-tracks, bro?
I don't think you understand how bad KFC Taco Bell is.
It is, but
Wait,
I guess I've never
now,
technically been to KFC Long John Silver's, but
now, when you say KFC Taco Bell, do you mean like a KFC and a Taco Bell that are on the same street?
No, they're in the same
No, they're in the
building.
same building.
Oh, okay.
Like they share an order counter.
They share kitchen space too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They share a kitchen. They share the building.
Anyway, back on track.
Back on track. We got lost.
I
Yeah.
assume we move towards the outskirts.
Okay.
Bro, what KFC was out of chicken?
Yeah, they're constantly out of chicken.
How?
The
What are
one
you
in
talking-
Snowden? Yeah, they fucking suck ass.
It's like
Um,
twice a week that they're out of chicken. But anyway. back on the
As-
fucking thing.
As you guys step out of the
God.
tavern, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
You want me to find my character sheet.
Danny, you have advantage. You don't need it. Teo and Toonkar, as soon as you step out, across the way, like behind one of the huts, you kind of see someone just kind of, they're kind of leaning against the hut, staring at the exit to the tavern, and as soon as you come out, they start to dip behind it.
Do I see who it is?
No. You can't make out like any features, but they
they
are
big?
wearing.
Can we determine like how big or small they are?
They seem to be like a medium creature, like some sort of humanoid race. They seem to be in either chainmail or some sort of leather armor.
And they try to dip away when we come out.
Mhm.
Seeing this, I'm just going to start walking in their direction.
Okay.
Head back to the tavern. Dale and I have, Daleman and I have some business to attend to.
Hey, you complain about me calling people nicknames. Why does no one complain about Tunkar?
You guys are going to notice that as I walk, I don't leave any footprints in the sand.
Nobody complains about Toonkar because he's the lovable idiot. And also, what do you mean I don't complain about him doing it? I explicitly have.
I haven't heard it.
Clean your ears?
Okay. So it's
My ears are perfectly clean.
Toonkar and Teo are following.
I might as,
First
Anyone
searching
else
me.
following?
I'm following them as I see this.
Are you coming with Marina?
There's my sheet. Kinda sneaks so that nobody sees that I'm following. Because I'm unfortunately nosy. And everybody knows it.
Okay. Well, three of you are following, and you believed you left Marina behind at the cart, but she has stealthed away.
Do not
The
worry.
person-
Jonathan will
What is this
watch
weird
over her.
child's leash I have in my hand all of a sudden?
The person you are following doesn't seem to be trying to hide their presence. They're just kind of walking away.
They're not really being sus about it. They're just casually
Yeah.
walking.
And for the two
Far
in the
away.
lead, Teo and Toonkar, can I get another perception check?
Wait, for the two that are following?
The two that are leading
Ah,
follow.
okay. Sorry.
Toonkar, you don't notice it. Teo, as he's walking, you notice, very similar to what you're doing yourself, he is leaving no footprints in the sand.
Is he human? Do I recognize the race?
You haven't made out the race, but he doesn't seem to have any extra appendages that would be dragonborn, tiefling, any kind of sort of tail or wings or anything like that.
No racial
Giveaways.
discerners.
No obvious
Yeah.
racial markers.
Yeah.
Far away is
It-
this guy?
30 feet?
Okay. In Infernal Hall, I will just simply say, yell hail.
They continue to walk.
I didn't think it hailed.
They're using a similar thing to me than me.
They are not leaving footsteps in the sand, similar to what you were doing.
Okay. I will pick up the pace and go and just, excuse me, friend.
You see them kind of turn around. You see it's a darker skinned human male, kind of rough black hair that turns towards you. What can I help you with?
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior,
If I
Sylvanas?
could have a moment of your time, I think you may know who I'm looking for.
I might.
As I move forward, I clearly make it visible that I'm not leaving footprints myself.
Kind of looks down. How long you been away?
Few years.
That makes sense.
I'm looking to meet up with the boss.
Could do that. Just keep it on the down low. A lot of people are real suspicious of us now.
Hello, friends.
I
How is
I re-
everybody doing?
I reach up, I grab his mouth, and I just push him back.
Yeah.
As I go to I go
Mm.
to the adults are speaking. Please go wait at the cart.
But I am adult.
No, you are not.
I am older than you,
Doubtful.
little man.
As I say, if anything, if you could let my dear friend know that Theodore is back in town, he would love to catch up.
Is this all in Infernal, or is it in Common?
Unfortunately, if he, I would say, do you speak Infernal?
He responds yes.
Just tell him Theodore is back in town and he would love to catch up.
I will leave him a message. I believe he is here in town. He was meeting with someone the other day. But if
Aragon?
he... I do not know the details. I just know he was out and about doing things. But I will leave him a message, and if he wishes to see you, I will be back.
I kindly thank you. And I give him a respectful bow.
He walks off.
But
As I turn around, I see Marino's like, we said wait at the cart.
Marina just gives a big grin.
Why did you
I'm
not
sorry, I
introduce
had
friend?
sand in my ears.
Because he is a contact.
Ooh, that's fancy.
He
Did not
is
know you have
like
contact.
me, in a way. So, I have sent word of my return, and hopefully somebody will be able to contact us shortly.
The world of hidden connections runs deep,
Yes, well,
and there's a
I did
certain
mention
order.
that if he wishes to speak with us, we'll be in the cart in town.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
you guys aren't exactly the
Subtle.
most hidden in plain
Yeah.
sight kind of thing. You stick out like a sore thumb.
We have
I'm
a
literally
white
blue. I am literally blue.
we have a white cloth in a red sand area. How
Yeah.
could you not see this?
now
Yeah.
we just hope that this is the boss that comes and not.
A footman?
There would be worse cases, but
We want someone favorable and not a silencer of
there
sorts.
were a few people who I may have had odds with when I left, but
I get that feeling.
we will simply have
After
to wait.
people not liking Mr. Kate.
I actually chuckle at that one.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna get murdered?
Oh,
You should always feel like you're gonna get murdered.
Marina, best to watch your tongue with these folk if they sit you down with them.
Ah, yes. Yes, Dunkar is great at holding tongue. As he spits out his tongue and starts to grasp it with his hand.
I'm assuming we're having this conversation as we walk back to the cart.
Presumably.
Presumably, yeah.
As I will just sit on the front with Jonathan and just wait.
I'm gonna be in the back continuing to work.
I'm going into the cavern and going to go flirt with the barmaiden.
Oh no!
Okay.
It's another town. We'll be not allowed into a tavern.
These things tend to happen with the people you travel with. It's good company, but there are also their downsides.
Dunkar is attracted to no-haired people.
I did
But
not need to know that.
Just
But
FYI.
you hate rocks.
I hate rocks.
But they have no skin or hair.
Well, they're not animate.
Yeah,
The ones that we've met have been very animate.
exactly.
Yeah, when they're not trying to kill me is when I have attraction.
So you all just kind of sitting in the cart waiting around?
Yep.
Okay.
I assume so. Does anyone want to follow Tooncar and be chaperone for the large minotaur?
I want nothing to do with it.
Same here. I have more important things to do. Speaking of, Teo, would these people we're trying to talk to be good to discuss other things with?
They should be, yes.
Okay.
These are the people I said that would most likely be better information than I am.
Gotcha. Because you have no idea how much I want to work with this material.
Actually, the man who made your arm may have came from here.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So if anything, hopefully they'll recognize his handiwork.
Let's hope. And then I'm just gonna get back to sketching.
Okay. A few hours pass, the sun starts to fade, when you start to hear footsteps come up to the cart.
Wait, how did the thing with Tooncar end?
Roll a charisma check.
Oh,
That was. Damn it.
Quite well. You
Oh, no.
you have a nice chat with her, and because there's no customers, you were able to sit at a seat and just have a nice talk over some
Nice talking.
Drink.
juice. Yeah. And you felt like you got to know her pretty well.
okay.
Wait,
Well, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you,
Sky.
madam.
Out of curiosity, what's the booze like in this area? Is it a thing here at all?
Yes, but it's not very good.
Potential business cited.
Oh no.
What? By the way, what's the barkeep's name, Sky? I need to put her in my romanceable characters.
Oh dear God.
Samantha.
Okay.
Y'all thought Ramog was bad.
Ramag was bad because he was really pervy about it.
I know.
Yeah, but Tooncar is a respectful gentleman about it, who may come off as dumb to some people.
Oh my god.
But he is a himbo.
There's no way the
He's
big
a-
dumb idiot is just gonna roll up and go, "M'lady."
Like,
We need to get him a fedora with sludge for the horse.
He's more likely to show up with an entire tree that he cut down just for you.
I present you housewarming gift. Bring the whole ass maple tree.
It's
This
like,
is
where the
very
heck
high
did you
quality
find a
wood.
tree in the desert?
Very high quality wood.
He just pulls it out of his ass, just like, have tree. This is the avatar of Sylvanas.
But eventually, after your nice little conversation over drinks, you went back to the cart, and she left a. She left you a slip of paper that had an address on it.
Oh,
Dang! He got deeds first time!
God damn! Okay. I will pocket this for later.
Watch this be the divinity encounter. Stripped of all his clothes, he has to fight his way out.
And the funny thing is that I actually screwed the lizard in that game.
Oh my god, it's a dragon pork!
Did she offer you stew? That's the way you know. Oh no, I feel like we're giving Sky ideas over here.
Want some soup?
Danny yelled at me so much for fucking it over. Oh my god.
yeah, because I wanted to kill them.
But she was such a nice lady. And
She would have been perfectly fine. I wanted to kill the dwarves.
As I was saying before,
Okay.
Toonkar did eventually return to the cart.
Yep.
Potential
And
booty
about,
call in his pocket.
Yep.
and about an
Exactly.
hour after, you begin to hear footsteps coming up to the front of the cart.
Instantly, I'll hop out.
As
Is
you
this
hop,
in the night? Is this
It's-
the nighttime?
it's not night; it's like sunset right now.
Okay.
But as you hop out, you see the same man that you talked to before.
An infernal greeting, friends.
Well,
Also in infernal greetings.
kind of stares you down a moment.
Me or
Huh.
Teo?
You.
Ah.
Just kind of looks up and down, looks at your arm a little. Huh. The boss said he'd be glad to meet you.
Righty. If you're willing to guide, I have a ride.
Of course. He said that you can just bring your cart and leave it. They will make sure that it is a bit more conspicuous, and you won't stick out so much.
Inconspicuous?
Yeah, that's. Shut up, child.
Does
I'm
Marina
sorry, I'm
actually
just
speak
kinda-
infernal?
No,
No?
I
No.
don't think she does.
No, this was me correcting people because I'm that person.
It's her inner English major.
Yes.
Manifest my
Like, it's not even like
Manifest
an
my stands.
inner English major, it's just me.
manifest my stand. It comes out, actually.
Oh no, my stand is
As
actually.
us-
That's horrible.
I will ask kindly that Fuse goes into the back, and then
Back of
I'll
the cart.
guide the cart with the two of us in front of it.
Got it.
Where's Toonkar?
I tell Toon if Tooncar's there, I tell him to get in the back.
Okay.
Wait, so am I escorting the cart with you, or am I sitting in the back?
You guys are sitting in the back. I'm having him sit up front to guide.
Ah, got it. Okay.
I'm going to guess if I tried to scoot up close so that I could see out the front of the cart, I'd probably have my hands chopped off.
Not necessarily.
Just your fingies. we're gonna deep fry them and sell them. We're gonna label them as pickles too, baby pickles.
Shall we head off?
Yep.
I
He,
just want to murder the child, that's what it is.
he begins to lead Jonathan Joestar towards the edge of town
How
to
the
the
man?
small.
How the man?
I would let him sit up with me. If he wants to point.
Okay. Well, he leads you towards He points you towards a small little hut on the edge of town, and then there's a large rock, uh, just kind of situated 60 feet away ish from the house. That he points towards and says, you can just leave the cart behind there. It won't stick out. People here are stupid. Um, and you can just follow me in.
Hearing that, I'm just
Wow, and
gonna
I
look
thought
up
I was
at
rude.
Toonkar. She's like, "You're gonna fit right in this place, buddy."
Ho, 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 ho. I am ready to meet new friend.
Are you all following him in?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm nosy as heck.
It's also
Yeah.
at this point I am going to reinstate that my alchemist flask is indeed booze right now.
Okay. Uh, as he leads you towards the hut, you see he kind of waves his arm out in front of him, and the sand that was against the hut sort of shakes as a hatch is revealed. Be
Check.
He's talking in common now. Please be respectful. They're nice people, but if you get on their nerves, they will not give mercy.
Do you have any
I
cloth for a gag?
No.
Hey,
no.
Unfortunately.
I shake my head. Don't even bother.
Mm.
As I will also reinforce. Yes, these are close friends. Be kind.
Recognizing the procedure we had to go through just to
can I
even
just
meet
bottle
this person,
myself?
I'm gonna understand best behavior.
Should I
Any
just
friend
bottle
of
myself over here?
You can
Do you
bottle
want to
yourself.
bother yourself and stay out of this?
No, don't do that. The master is actually quite interested in hearing about and meeting his, as he put it, his students' best friends.
Oh no. If I wasn't covered, you'd see me blush a little.
You know, I'm gonna say put a little pin in that best friends thing there.
But before we go in, would you like a drink?
Oh, I've already had a lot.
Was it
It's
any
best to
good,
stay
though, is the
sober.
question.
I'm torn between wanting to like have Marina just be like, ew, gross, or just be like, yeah, I'll take a drink.
This guy was.
As
as Tooncars is like,
I'm actually asking, was the drink any good?
Quite. We have our own supplies.
Okay. Teo, you wanna go in a little sloshed?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
And I will begin to descend.
as Tooncars like holding back tears at the thought of him being called a best friend.
I'm taking a swig and going down.
Okay. The man leads the way. It's a long, dark tunnel. Every 15 feet or so, there's a magically lit torch that hangs on the wall. And eventually you come into a sort of antechamber before there's a large double door. Teo, you are quite familiar now. You are remembering being here a few times when you did come to this specific location. This is mostly just a gathering hub for when the leaders needed to have a meeting or to party or whatever the hell they wanted, really.
Yeah.
Um, but you know that behind the door in front of you is the general area where most of things happened.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Like I said, be on your best behavior. Not just for the boss, but there's also a new guy, or sort of new guy. I don't fully fucking get
Is
it.
it a Haragon?
Yeah, I don't fully fucking get him. He's weird.
Is there a map?
Oh, really? There's a hair.
There will be.
Don't get
Yes.
any ideas.
I will take a deep breath, hands on both doors, and push open.
As you
Ha!
enter the room,
Boom, baby. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do not kick the doors open.
let me give you a description before I change to the mouth. You see in the back there's a sort of um, almost stage-like thing that seems to have a few weapons set up in the back. It almost seems like it'd be either be a stage or some sort of sparring platform. There are a few tables around, but most of them are empty, except for the two that are closest in between the door and the stage. And they're both full and seem to be some partying and drinking and eating. At the left table, you see two bronze dragonborn, as well as a Iroquois man wearing what could almost be described as modern um,
Is this a
casual.
nightclub?
No,
Okay.
modern business casual. And then to his right, there is a man in heavy plated armor that is dyed black. And then at the table opposite of them, there
Oh,
is
Lord.
two what seem to be humans from the back, possibly elven, as well as a dwarf, and then one Harengon that seems quite familiar.
I do shout out Apple.
Okay, where is he? Oh, where? I don't see. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I should have used the red one, but it's okay.
As I will
Let me-
walk
yeah,
forward.
actually, you know what? Let me do this and blow it up so you can actually get a proper look.
And this right here is the guy in the black armor, right?
No, that would
No.
be that one.
Oh, this one. Okay, I see. Okay.
As the door kind of opens, they all kind of go quiet, and you see the Iroquois man kind of turn. Oh shit! He's back.
Does it sound like this man is inebriated right now?
Quite a bit.
Mm,
Somehow that's not surprising me that that's people's reaction to you.
It's Teo! How you been, bud?
Doing well, teacher.
It's good to
As-
hear. Now, I gotta ask you something. How much have you improved since you left?
Oh. As I'll focus the energy into my hand.
For the
for the Kieres
meteor
rock.
thing?
For the new thing, I've
He,
I've learned a few new tricks.
ooh. Yeah, and you see him sort of like perk up, like it almost seemed like he suddenly sobered up as he started to inspect this energy that you're showing up. Huh. That's... Where did you find this?
As I'll turn my hand over and I'll reveal the mark as I dissipate the energy. Just wave it off.
Kind of takes your hand and begins to inspect it.
A event happened a few weeks back, and some sites around the continent were revealed to my friends here.
See.
Each site is guarded very well, and then I will produce one of the meteorite shards and set it on the table. But very rewarding.
Indeed. And you see him very interested now.
I will also produce the other two on my person.
Yeah, he's very intrigued and inspecting the meteorite rock now. This is incredible. Do you know how long these have been there?
Unsure. Would I recognize those monsters from the last one?
Uh, no.
Yeah. But each location is guarded by an elemental. The first one we went to were I would certainly know the first one were earth elementals, right?
Yes.
First ones we went to were guarded by massive earth elementals. Um, who stated we were not ready.
Not ready. For
Not
what?
ready. Unsure, but we managed to take down 2 of the 4? I think it was 4.
I think it was 4.
And
Like
from
4
there,
total?
there were 4 in total, and then 1 got super jacked. Or 1 grew to an alarming size.
Oh, okay. Count for the total rock elementals. Yeah, 4.
And the second one was guarded by some
Rock lobsters.
rock what he said.
Uh-huh. He kind of looks at you like he believes you, but is also really confused.
I don't know what else to call them. That's the best I could come up with at the time.
1 eye, massive ring of teeth.
Burrowed.
Ah, I believe I might know what you're talking about.
They stung like a son of a bitch.
Okay. Good to know that those have shown their face again. It's been a long time since I've heard of someone seeing those. Are you okay?
I'll just pull my things, pull my poncho out. They'll see some scars, but I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah. You look pretty alright then. And he kind of looks behind you at the 2 who are standing there. And you 2 might be?
Name's Fuse. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Fuse.
Marina?
Marina. And he looks back at the one who's currently just standing over a certain bunny.
I was hoping to talk to all of the people at the table, but
Right.
yeah.
It'll be a separate thing. He just kind of looks over to you, who is currently talking to them, before returning.
And
Who's?
and that would be Toonkar. Fair warning, he is an idiot.
Gotcha. Well, I am Sandra. Welcome to here. This is, we are a small-ish, although we've grown, unfortunately, group known as the Order of the Unstable.
It's been a long time since I've been in an area like this. It's comforting.
Quick
Marina's
out of
trying
character
very hard
question.
not to laugh because the thought of Teo being part of something called the Order of the Unstable seems oddly fitting.
Quick out of character question. Doesn't the name of that organization literally contradict itself? You can't have an
Yes.
order of. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, continue.
But if there's anything you need while you're in town here, we can supply you with it. Well, what is your purpose for being here? Of course, it's good to see you again, Teo, but I assume you did not come here just to catch up.
That was also a little bit of a bonus.
What was the order name one more time?
Order of the Unstable.
Of the Unstable, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down.
We also came looking for Mr. Denton. I will say that out loud.
As you say that out loud, we rewinded a little bit to back when you first came in, and Toonkar went over to the other table.
Okay.
Oh God, we
Yep.
left the idiot unsupervised.
Hello,
The child is off the
friends.
leash.
Hello, friends. How are you all today?
Hello. 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 Can we help you?
Well, yes, you can. I have friend over there named Tailman. Yes. And we are all friends. I wanted to make friends. I wanted to make talk with friend. How is friends? What is everybody? What is your names? Is what I should ask. I apologize. I am Twinkar.
Um, I'd rather keep that a secret. Yeah, me too. I
Oh
don't know you,
nonsense.
sir.
Oh nonsense. You know me because Tail friend is friend of me, and so I am friend of you.
That that may be how it works above, but not down here. Yes, I I do not believe I wish to tell you my name, sir.
Oh, well, that is very not very friendly kind. But I did notice that you said you lived under here. Is there? I cannot imagine living under no under desert. Oh yes, Tunka. I am from mountain range, very high up. What? How do you survive down here?
Quite easily, actually. We just live. We have some scouts who go up for food or whatever we need, and you see the one that was just talking is this one down here, and you see the one that's across the table from him up here. Just kind of give him an eye, and the one beneath stops talking.
Oh, okay. So these people who go up, then they just kind of like go out and do shopping, right? Yeah, it's like a shopping trip because obviously you can't get everything that you need to live down here. Is that correct? Am I understanding correctly?
Listen, friend, it may just be best for you to go back with your group over there.
Oh, do you not like Tunkar? Sorry, do you not like me? Sorry, I want to speak in third person all this time. I do not know why. No, but I am just trying to make friend. I know you are friend of Tailman, and I don't know. You have lots of cool weapons up on stage, and within the, I've been told that I am pretty good fighter. If you'd like to do sparring.
Maybe later.
Ah, okay. But we were looking for Bunny Man. Now that I am here, I was looking for, as I kind of gesture over to the bunny or to the to that. He's about you. He kind of looks like you. He's about as tall as you, and he carries a his name is Bunnyman, and he carries gun. Do you happen
Um,
to know? Because I obviously don't recognize this at this particular Harangon as Heffel.
he looks very confused.
He looks very confused. No, okay, I can tell. I might not have. I might not realize that that he doesn't know who I'm talking about because I'm very dumb.
Uh-huh. Uh, listen, I I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, well, I guess it was worth. I guess it would be worth a shot. Well, I guess we should probably. I guess I should probably get back over to the other guys. It was nice talking to you all.
Uh-huh.
I kind of give him a pat on the back. He's like, pat on the pack on the Harangon's back and everything. See you around. And then I can, yeah, do the thing. Then we can like catch up, I guess.
Right. Uh, well, he finishes. Toonkar begins to walk over as the rest of the group finishes their conversation and turns towards the bunny.
Isn't that right, Denton?
You see the ears kind of twitch before he turns around. The fuck you want with me?
Oh. As once again, I must apologize for Tunka. I don't know what he may have said. We are looking for your brother, Heffel.
I don't have a brother. And who the fuck is Heffel?
I already talked to him. He do not know who Bunny Man is.
He probably doesn't know who this air quotes bunny man is because you didn't give a proper name.
His name is Bunny Man.
To confirm, you are Denton Bensby, correct?
That is correct.
A few months back, we were traveling with a Heffel Bensby.
Okay.
We were directed. We were directed to try to relocate him after he ran off one night. We were following his trail, and his trail most certainly led us to you.
Uh-huh. Well, I hate to burst your bubble. But I have never met, do not wish to meet, and do not care about anyone named Heffel Bensby.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
I would also like to.
Sure.
There is insight with my. Okay.
It seems like he's telling the truth.
Do I recognize anyone else at this table?
You recognize, okay, in the room, you recognize the black armored man as Dendry, the second in command. You vaguely recognize the rest of the people in the room as fellow, officers in the group, although you're not very familiar with them, you just know of them.
Yeah, this is the Officers Club.
Essentially.
Um, would I be able to recognize this as a military outpost of sorts?
No, this is literally just essentially a room underground with a few magical sconces here and there. Um, it's mostly just like a dinner meeting room.
Basically, this is a child's like secret club room made
Yeah.
reality.
Pretty much.
Bet.
I remember the name now. Can I get the map quick, Sky?
Oh yeah.
Then correct me if I'm wrong, but you've never been to Wellsmith, have you?
Nope. Born and raised down here in Drydale.
And to confirm something, we would like to see the tops of your hands.
Sure. And he kind of walks over to the group and flips over his hands. Top of his hands and as he flips to the palm, you do see the same red mark that you now have.
Oh. As I will reveal mine to him.
Huh.
Yes.
We got the same birthmark. Fuck, is that important? Like, I don't know what you want from me, man.
I assume you woke up one day with that, correct?
I mean, I've had it my whole life, I believe. That's how birthmark works, yes?
It's strange. Why would you write to the master, or the guild master, if you do not remember them? Peculiar.
Who?
Long story short, the Heffel we were working with, who is identical to you. We were under the assumption that he has a brother named Denton Bigsby.
Bensby.
Bensby, I apologize. My common is not that great.
Tell that.
Oh, Marina, shut up.
Yes, please. Hush.
The employer we are currently working for received a letter from someone under your name using our Haragon's penmanship and wording. So,
And how long ago was this?
they received the letter maybe 2.5 weeks ago, I would say.
Um,
That's the correct ballpark, right?
yeah. I mean, if it helps, I believe I had just left Fragrance Bay around then. Don't remember writing a letter.
Quick question.
Although I was about to go cheaper that day.
This is a quick out of character question. Identify wouldn't work on a person, yes?
You would be able to identify any spells on them.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like, you can't. It's not like you can bring up a character info, tab.
Damn, I can't check his ID.
Yeah.
But you would be able to see if he's under the influence of any spells.
Ooh. That actually might not be a bad idea.
Question. Do you use 2 pepper boxes?
What the fuck is a pepper box? And you see he pulls out this shimmering, long greatsword from his back. This is the only thing I use, friend.
Does the greatsword look different from your typical greatsword?
Somewhat. It just seems like it might be enchanted.
Fine craftsmanship.
So here's the next question. When you focus really hard, do you see beacons?
Fuck if I know. The only thing I focus on is killing. Also, can I get everyone who is looking at him to roll the investigation?
Investigation. Fuck.
Fuse, you are too interested in his sword. Marina, you're too interested in what may be valuable on him.
Yeah, that's right.
But Tunkar and Teo, you do see that on his hip he still has the weapons he was using before.
And then what are those on your hip?
Now this, and he pulls it out. Keepsake. I don't know. I believe I got it from my father, but I don't fucking remember.
Can I look at that?
No.
I don't want to touch her or anything. I'm interested in the design of it. I'm a craftsman of sorts, and that has piqued my interest.
He kind of looks at you for a moment. Still no, and he puts it away.
Ah, you're no fun.
Father. So the weird thing is, those are the exact weapons that our friend used.
Don't know how it can be a weapon when all it does is you get better use out of a club.
May I?
No, your friend just asked. I know.
As I will tell him, have you ever pulled the trigger?
Sure. And he pulls it out and pulls the trigger a few times. You hear a click, but nothing goes off.
They're not loaded.
Making note.
Those are weapons that run off of a black powder, if I remember correctly.
You mean gunpowder?
I nod. Teacher, how long has this one been with us?
A week now, maybe. He's been quite useful. So he's been rising up the ranks a bit. Although he doesn't want to learn the fun stuff, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, I would like to learn fun stuff.
I mean, it may be possible
That
if you're adept
scares
enough.
me. Matt, please. That seems like a terrible idea.
Hey,
You can see me physically sweating under that concept.
listen, you're already here. Like, if you're adept enough, we could train you. But then again, you have to be adept enough. It's not just bam, you're good at it.
Is this in the
It's hard
ways
to-
of meteorite control?
If you want to put it that way, we usually just call it's some. We usually call it something of gravitonic night.
Ooh, that
it's-
sounds good.
It's quite fun, but
I'd
not easy.
be interested to learn in the properties of this gravitonic force you speak of.
It's
Ooh,
quite
ooh,
simple.
Pick me. Pick me. Pick me.
No.
Okay, you two, Fuse and the bullman, just go stand over there, away from the tables, please.
I am Tunkar.
Right up here?
Tunker.
Ah,
Sure, why not?
Well, no, that was out of character and more so. Did he mean up
It-
here?
Doesn't matter, just anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to know how it works, yes?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm interested in using meteorite for productions.
Sky,
Okay,
while they're talking, I'm just gonna go sit down with Denton and just continue to the chat.
okay. Well, you see, it works pretty simply. Fuck, I'm getting accents confused, hold on. It works pretty simply. It just, you see how your legs are working now, yes?
Yeah?
I look down at my hoofs.
And you see him kind of slightly focus his eyes for a moment before it feels like the entire world is collapsing down on you. Toonkar, you have felt this once before, but it almost feels stronger than the golem when it did it. And for you, Fuse, this is the first time you've ever felt like you cannot move. You are being restricted completely by the force that he is exerting.
I believe I was able to do a strength check
You
to
can,
try and because it didn't force me down
yeah.
when I was
It-
when
It
I was doing
requires
that.
a strength saving throw. It's just high DC.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna fail this, but let's do it!
Yeah,
Yeah!
Fuse, you are knocked to your knees, and your head is. You're essentially kowtowing right now. Toonkar, you resisted, but it is still very heavy on you. And he like looks over to you. Oh. Perhaps your friend is adept, Theo. Ooh. That might be fun.
You just see me begin to sweat.
He puts on like an evil grin. Ooh.
Ah. It is little heavy. I will not lie.
Oh, it should be. And then he sort of lets go of the concentration and it's dropped.
As soon as it's dropped, I'm just gonna reach over for the jug and then back it. Start swigging. Now
It
that
has-
was interesting.
It has many fun properties. That's just the most basic thing you can do with it.
Now, the question is, are those properties related to the meteorite material?
Somewhat. It's more harnessing its power through your own life force.
So you're using your own body as a sort of focus for the energy it's producing.
Yeah, pretty much. Think like a mage uses their spells, except this is harnessing the power of the meteor. You have to have some sort of it on you for it to work, but depending on
It
how strong you are, it doesn't need to be much.
so it's almost like a paladin or a cleric using their holy symbol.
Sure.
Okay, this is really enlightening. Now,
Haha.
how would it work if you were to try and put a bit of meteorite into, let's say, a weapon? Like,
The
for example, your friend's greatsword there.
It depends. It would need a very skilled craftsman, but theoretically it could be. The only weapon that we have that is infused with any sort of meteorite is my own.
Mate, this is as a craftsman and not as a greedy form. May I look at it? I am very curious, and that is part of the reason why I am here.
Sure. And he stands up, and you see on his waist he has a shining, shimmering gold bag that he opens up and reaches inside before pulling out this long, ornate handle that comes to a hilt that almost seems like it's made out of ram's horn. And it kind of comes up along the blade, which is this. It almost looks like a shimmering opal for the material, but is definitely some sort of metal as he takes it out and places it against the ground,
Is it
which
a
leaves a dent in the floor.
is it a bladed weapon or
It is a great sword.
it is a greatsword? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be looking at it, taking some rough sketches. And who potentially was the one who made this?
Oh, hold on. Let me try and remember. He's been
Was his
gone a
last
while
name
now.
potentially Beowulf?
I believe so, although he died 30 or so years ago.
Oh,
I've had this quite a while.
and I've gotten this arm very recently from a man named Beowulf. As I sort of just pencil in hand start shaking my right arm.
Huh. That's interesting.
So teach me how to do the thing. To do that thing.
The thing
Teach
that I
me, teach me,
just
teach
did.
me, teach me. Yes! Yes, this is very good.
Well, we may need to take a trip before you can do that, okay?
Oh,
You,
let us take the trip. Let us go right now. That I'm very excited.
he kind of looks over to Teo. How much have you told them about us and this?
Honestly, I tried to keep it quiet.
That's smart. Although I believe your friends, at least most of them, could keep a secret. You should be fine.
Just nod. Also, before I forget again, the large golem that stated we were not ready had capabilities, if not on par with yours.
You see him, like, staring needles into you now.
If not potentially. It. You can actually see me like kind of shaking. I haven't been torn down that much since beginning of my training.
Do you know where this creature is now?
I'll pull up my map and I said this is I'll point out where its burrow is. But I don't know if it will appear again for now.
You see him kind of look over towards the man in the black armor, and the black armor man gives a nod before leaving the room.
Like I shake it off. It's like I managed to resist it, but boy did I hurt the next day.
I can imagine. Well, I believe your friend wishes to go and visit the rock.
Uh,
So,
real quick, so the design is amazing and everything, but how does the meteorite come into play with this?
to put this simply, if I hit something really, really hard, it will die. Like, it has a tendency to cut people's heads off, if you know what I mean.
So you use the extra weight to generate a bit more momentum for more of an impact and a potential severing effect.
Yes, pretty much.
Hmm.
When it comes to things though, like swords, though, it is a lot harder than something that would be like a arrow or some sort of ranged device because you would need to physically be able to control the meteoric aspects of it. So
So you're telling me nobody has attempted to use meteorite to make a ranged weapon?
it hasn't not been attempt. It's just not.
There
It
has.
has not been very successful.
I take that as a challenge, good sir. Um,
Well,
is the person who made these attempts still around? Do you have a name?
like I said, that was all Beowulf, but he's gone.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this trial and error style. This is fun.
You were having a conversation with Denton, yes, too?
I was just sitting down having general conversations, trying to show that I was not trying to be rude or anything.
Okay. He
Just
understands it. He he lets out that he. It seems like he doesn't remember a lot of his past. He just knows that he is not Heffel. He does not know a Heffel, nor has he before this ever heard the name Heffel. Um, but it is very much obvious to you that this seems to be his body.
ask if he knows if he has some bags with some weird powder in it.
I believe I did, but it was just weighing me down, so I ditched them. I think in Fragrance Bay.
Yeah. I think it makes some sense. Okay. But no, those. I will straight up tell him those things on your hip are quite powerful weapons.
Hmm.
If you would have had that powder, the powder is used as a. I just explained the
Right, how
little
it
that
worked.
Heffel
Right.
explained to me.
I'm gonna keep an ear open to this as well. Just like,
Well, if I get the chance, I might try it out. But like I said, I know nothing about the Savile. If there were some way to find out more info, I would, give you my best. But I I just can't.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will not.
you could continue.
Yep, I was just wanted to reinstate that. Yes, 100%. If my teacher thinks that you are suitable here, then I have no reason to say anything otherwise. I just wanted to not start off on the wrong foot with you.
I can understand that.
But once again, I'll put my hand out. Theodore.
He grabs it. Denton. So, shall we go? Shall we go back to where it started, Dale?
You just watch me shiver like, if they wish to learn, I cannot stop them. I fear the whatever will come from it, but
I'm
It'll be
also
fine.
curious about this. Let's go.
Come. It
How,
will be
how
a.
about Marina?
Does she wish to come? Do you wish to come and see if you are able to harness the power?
The power within.
You don't necessarily.
Sure, I guess.
You don't necessarily have to. It's just if you can. Cool. You know,
If I
there's
can,
not very many of us.
if I can,
Yes.
I can maybe make Mr. Arm eat some words of his.
There you go. Exactly. Doing things out of spite is a perfect way to do things.
All right, let us go.
Come.
I can't do that on command,
starts to
sir.
lead.
I'm sorry. That was out of character, as a note.
You fucking better hope it was. Okay. Are you all following
Yes.
Center?
Yes.
Okay. He leads you up and out. Before kind of looking around in the desert. It's still night. But he kind of looks around. This way. And he begins to walk.
we'll say I have missed these cool desert nights.
It's quite nice.
Mm.
It's just kind of comes with the risk, you know. It's the one upside.
We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader wherever he may go.
You probably walk for about an hour before you eventually come to what almost looks like a dig site. But at the very center, actually, as you're approaching, it almost feels like the air around you is just heavy. Like it's harder to walk and keep your pace. At least for some of you. Teo, you're okay.
So, this would be like the opposite of mountain air, where it's thinner. This is thicker.
Yeah.
Okay. Thick
But as
water,
you get
thick air.
closer, looking down into the dig site, you do see a large rock that is glowing that light blue color in different spots. It is like the smaller ones that you have seen scattered about, just much, much larger. Here she is. The thing most of us there get their power from.
Well, she is a beaut. I used to ride these things for miles.
Okay, SpongeBob.
Is it a Buick? Nah, it's a Chevy.
Well, to see if you're capable, all you really need to do is touch your hand to it and see if it rejects you or not.
All right, seems easy enough. And I'm gonna touch my hand that has the marking on it towards it, onto it.
Real quick, sir, do you think it matters which one I use?
Nah, you should be fine. It works like a normal hand, yes?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, your fault.
I'm not sure if it requires more of a fleshy touch, I guess.
You'll be fine.
Alright, I'm using the metal arm and touching.
I can actually. I'm gonna change it up. Can Tunkar hug the rock?
Sure.
I gotta hug the rock. I gotta date the rock. I am the rock.
Rock.
Is Marina also touching the rock or abstaining?
Sure, I'll slap the rock.
Okay, what is everyone's strength and con scores?
Mine are the same.
Which is
12.
10 and 16.
Yeah, I have 18 and 17 for strength and con.
okay. Fuse and Marina, as you touch your hand to it, it begins to feel like you're being pushed away before you're almost thrown into the dirt that is kind of surrounding it. Tunkar, it feels like it's almost pulling you in, like it's accepting you.
Guys, I can't quite get out of the hug. I guess it likes me.
The Sandra just starts laughing. It seems like the thing you worried about is true, Theo. Ooh-hoo-hoo. This might be fun. You might have brought me a fun little man.
I
I
had
am not
fun
man.
myself.
I am in the
So
dark.
much to learn.
The details matter.
Your
What are
gender
you
is
worried
male,
about?
therefore you are a man. Race doesn't matter in that situation. It is a gender thing.
You are racist, and you know it.
But for you two that it pushed away, it basically just means that you, um, you can't handle it. At least not yet. In the future, maybe. But for now, it may be best that you don't attempt. At least, what was that?
It's a rude rock.
Yeah, yes, it happens.
Do,
Um,
do you happen to have any small samples of this rock lying around? I want to experiment a little.
nope. For the potential of it exploding or doing something we do not want, we have not taken any samples from this. So the only smaller rocks we are in possession of isn't even in our hands; it's in yours.
Which, speaking of the smaller rocks, does Teo's rock like try to gravitate towards that thing?
Teo
Because his
doesn't.
small
It
rock.
seems
Okay.
the
I'll just
yeah, because the rock is hovering around him now, if I remember correctly. It's
Oh, okay.
not. It doesn't seem to like be pulled in. But as it kind of circles around your face, as you're looking at it, it almost seems to hum brighter as it comes around, and then duller as it goes back. Like the closer it is, the more power it sort of has.
So it's kind of like,
Kind of acting like a conduit of sorts.
I was more so thinking orbit,
Well, it
gravitational force. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Yeah, conduit works. Okay.
well,
all
good
right.
job.
What do I need to do?
Well, um, we could begin your training, although it would take quite a while, and um, it's hard. You may just want to have Theo teach you the basics um, on your journey and have him be your teacher. I believe he is quite talented.
As I look over to Teo with puppy dog eyes. Would you do that for me?
It does not change the method of my targets, but I can. Actually, no. As long as you promise not to get in the way when I come face to face with your father, then I don't care.
As Toonkar's face turns very serious for a second. You do not know whole story. But I will not get in the way if that is what you need.
Yes, I do not wish for you to get in my way. Then I shall teach you. Long story short, teacher, his father sent hitmen and killed my actual best friend.
Oh,
As I point to my back, and now I wear him as a memento.
I see.
I will.
He kind of just pats your shoulder. I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss.
Not as much as his father will be when I get my hands around his neck.
You said the rock was in a pit, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like so. It's almost like a quarry. So There's like tiered platforms essentially that lead down to it.
Oh, God, Crit, why?
What?
You literally had the perfect opportunity for a "that's rough, buddy."
Okay.
So, if I wanted to get out and back up, I would have to sort of climb out.
Not climb, like there's staircases.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna make my way back up to town and just say, "Hey, can I have one of those small meteorite rocks? I want to do some testing."
I do believe we left the couple I had in the meeting room.
No, he was inspecting them and he gave them back to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Then
so
I would hand them.
I don't need all of them. I just need one.
I would hand them one.
out of character
Thank
though.
you.
So the
Things
Denton
I'm gonna do.
is Heffel. Out of
Yes.
character, right? Okay.
They
Okay.
are the same body, but they are not the same people.
Oh God, is this some Black
Okay.
Clover shit?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
But shall we head back now that you've all gotten touchy-feely with my rock?
Yes, you have nice rock.
Thanks.
Do you potentially have a secluded area where, if things go wrong, it won't affect the general populace?
He kind of just opens his arm out and swings it wide around him. We're in the middle of a fucking desert.
You're right. You know what? Fair enough. However, I may want to wait until we get out of the desert. I heard you guys got sandworms down here. Don't want to attract any of them in case of explosives.
They're not that common.
So hypothetically, if I were to hit rock with hammer, would that be frowned upon?
Yes.
You see him go like dead
Probably.
serious. Do that, and you will be missing a hand, friend.
That's only if he puts the hammer to that big rock there?
If he pulls out his hammer and touches any rock,
This is one of those cases of everybody in the room will then beat the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
So this rock is like a religious object to you, in a sort of sense.
not religious, but very coveted.
It is a power source, so yeah, if anyone were to fuck with it, I'd understand the hostility and the potential execution they would suffer.
Oh, so rock powers your power. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I don't quite get it.
I
So-
don't expect you to, dum-dum.
Now that you've touched the rock, you're fine. You've been in close contact, so now if you are trained enough, you should be able to use it.
I wonder what rock tastes like. Can I lick?
No.
No, don't lick the rock.
No, lick the rock. Okay. Oh, okay. As you can see him, that as he like is visibly bummed out that he couldn't lick the rock.
You can lick one of these rocks
No, I know where you keep those.
in the poncho.
And when was last time you washed Poncho?
Probably
7 days
never.
ago when we left.
You sure about that?
Sure, you did.
I had
But it's
I had
fine,
maintenance
little.
done.
Yes, they patched the
Your
holes.
poncho has to have maintenance?
They patch holes, but
We were coming home. I wanted to look nice. You got an issue with that, child.
whatever you
It's just-
say.
You say maintenance like it's a cart.
I mean, what would you
Oh.
call it if you had to have your clothes repaired? On an almost
Repairing
constant
your clothes.
basis. Or maintenance.
I don't know. I would call
No.
it sewing, most likely. Must be stitched together.
So we're having this conversation on the way back.
Yeah. So you all begin to make your way back through the dark, deserty night, and you do eventually make it back to your cart before Sandra turns around and tells you, I have a bit of important business to get to now, but you may stick in town, you may do whatever you want, just try not to cause too much trouble. We are still a secret organization, you know, it's not like the entire town knows.
Understood.
I want to live like worm men.
I will tell him that there is a site nearby that we might go check out.
Okay. Let me know your findings on that before you leave. Very
Certainly.
interested to know what happens when you find all these.
I want to live like mole people.
Good luck. And you see that he just kind of you almost blink for a second, or you do blink for a second, and he's just gone. What would you like to do?
That was a pretty cool magic trick.
We were up most of the night. I would like to get some sleep.
Okay.
I think before I go to sleep, I want to potentially get a couple ideas for experiments on this shard of meteorite, and then probably turn in as well.
Okay. Anyone
I think
else
I'll
want
just
to
go
do
to
it?
sleep.
Okay.
Sleep.
You all find your way to sleep. You will comfortably drift to whatever dreams you have. That's where
Lamps
we'll
or
end for
robot?
tonight. Yes.
I was wondering if I was the only one that heard that.
And that's where we'll end for tonight, because we're 2 hours deep.
Yeah.
But now that you have met these people, should you reach the requirements, which currently only TuneCar does, when you level up, you can multi-class into the Gravitonic Master class. I will leave the details in the Discord.
Ooh. Fun.
So
AKA
now you can see,
my subclass.
yeah, now you can see what Danny's been rocking with.
I'm also going to take this moment to say, throughout this whole entire session, I have been in a notebook drawing little doodles and modifications for the cart, as well as, for some reason, a flintlock pistol. Cause why not?
Nice.
Man, I'm so sorry, Percy. I know Fuse got bodied like twice during today's session.
Meh. I
And
got
was-
2 nat
and then
20s
was-
on cantrips against Marina. That more than makes up for it.
But
That's true.
I suppose we will see everyone next time. Who knows when that will be.
Yeah, because somebody got themselves a bit of real life stuff going on.
Yeah.
And that schedule isn't very consistent.
Yeah. Holidays, it's just bad for this. But yeah, we will see you probably next week. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll find out when you get a notification, I suppose.
Yeah. And if you don't show up, I will steal your kidneys. Goodbye, everybody.